Hey guys. Well, it's been a minute. I was on vacation for a couple weeks, and I got this new holder thing for my car, so I don't know how it's working. But I gotta make this quick because I got somewhere to be here in a few. But I just wanted to say hi, and I know nobody really watches my videos yet, but at some point, if they are, then well, good, you'll see this. So a lot crazy in my life, all good. Life's been good. Made a lot of changes the past probably 3 years. Crazy. I know I've told you this in other videos. I've quit my job a year before retirement, working in education for 20 years, over 20 years really. And then I moved out of California. I made a lot of changes, and I'm happy with those changes. No regrets. No regrets. If you guys feel pushed to do something, I feel like, universe, God has a way of like showing us, look, you're not happy doing this anymore. So, and sometimes they do that in ways that aren't so great. Like in my job, they started doing something that I really didn't like. We had a big union and everything, and they did something that I didn't like just because it wasn't fair to everybody. And just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type situation. And I had seniority, but in order to get this raise and everything else, I would have had to leave where I was happy. So I didn't want to do that, so I didn't do that. But still, I thought it was very unfair what they did. So it made me kind of look down on my job, even though I loved my job and I loved the kids and I loved the teachers I worked with. But it was kind of time for a change, and then that just toppled it off. And then the place where I lived got new owners, and they were just assholes, and it's just like, I felt like these were all signs. Take your life somewhere else. So I did, and no regrets. I'm happy about it. I still don't know like what God really wants me to do. I don't know what I'm here for, but I feel like I'm very covered spiritually. I have back. I know that. I've seen it, felt it. And if anybody else is like going through a spiritual awakening and you're just starting out and you're just like totally like, what the hell, is going on, you should watch some of my videos, because I don't have all the answers, but I've been going through this for, honestly, probably pieces of it since my mom died 10 years ago. But the big crash, tower, whatever you want to call it, came down about, I think 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I think. I don't know, but and that's when just shit started happening. When you're constantly thinking negative thoughts. I mean, I've never been Debbie Downer, I've never been like I've always tried to be optimistic, even when, shit, when it rains it pours, but then things get better, I just gotta get through this and it'll get better, and I've always kind of had that outlook. I have a big ass heart. Some people, take advantage of that when you have a big heart. So I've had that. But I've had good too. There's good and bad literally in freaking everything, you guys, like, just so you know. There's good and bad people, obviously. There's good and bad, cars. There's good and bad. Just, you go down the line, there's good and bad and everything. And you just, always gotta choose with your heart. Choose what's good for you. Don't let people tell you this, that, or the other. Do what's best for you. That's what, the universe, that's what God wants you to do. He wants you to do what's best for you, obviously, as long as it doesn't hurt somebody, But if you're in a relationship and you're not happy, you need to get out of that relationship, yeah, you might be hurting someone, but in the long run, it's not going to work out anyways because you're not happy, So don't let anybody abuse you. Don't let anybody take advantage of you. If you feel that, and I was in a relationship and there was red flags galore, and I love him, I didn't, I just dismissed him because I felt like he was like the best thing that ever happened to me, which, in some cases he was, because, like I said, good and bad. I got so much good out of that relationship, and then I also got so much bad, so, and when the bad's coming in, you got to get through it, don't get back on that fucking horse, excuse my French. Guess I gotta put this adult version, huh? But yeah, so just, keep going, you guys. Life is hard. It will kick you in the ass. It will floor you. And I know sometimes, I've been there. When my mom passed away, I was just like, why am I even fucking here? I don't want to be here anymore. My marriage sucked. I was just like, life sucks. But you know what? I took my ass, moved up to the mountains, and found myself again. And that's what you gotta do. Get out of whatever is bringing you the funk. And just try to stay positive. Do things that make you happy. I walked around the lake every day. That made me happy. It, gave me exercise. It made me happy. I listen to music constantly. And I get a lot of messages from, my guides and angels all the time through music. And plus, music makes me happy. I love it. But I just wanted to jump on and try on my new little phone holder thingy and say hi to the World Wide Web, I guess. But, so, it's my phone. It's falling. Okay, that means it's time to go. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. Don't let things get you down. Find something to make you happy. Go to your happy place, okay? Okay. Talk to you soon.